What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Rob's house. We are out here on a pretty gloomy day here in Eastern Tennessee, unfortunately, but that's okay because we're not going to let a little bit of rain and fog get us down, because today we're taking delivery of a new car. That's right. If you've seen the thumbnail, I'm sure I already gave it away in the thumbnail, but we have picked up another Corvette on the channel. This one was not originally what I was planning to buy, actually. But I wanted to get a car that I could start doing track events with, like HPDE days and autocross, that kind of stuff. I can do that with my C7, but I just got the C7 painted, and honestly, for like a beginner like myself, like I'm a above average street driver, I think, but I've never done I've done like one track day and it was informal without instruction. So for someone like me, I felt like, honestly, the Z06 it probably actually has too much power. Since I'm still in the learning phases, you know, I really just, I love my Z06, my C7, and I just didn't want to ruin it on the track. Cars get pretty beat up during track days, especially if you're driving in groups like you do at an HPDE event. You're going to get a lot of like rubber all over your car and potentially rock chips on the front end and like that sort of thing. And I just got the C7 painted. It looks great. The Viper is kind of a collector item at this point. Like they're going for insane prices. So I'm like, I really don't want to ruin the front end of that car or crash it in, you know, in the worst case. I mean, there's always possibility of that happening. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but you know, it could happen. So I was like, I'm just going to get something entirely different, something that I'm not as attached to. You know, those cars have a lot of memories with me and stuff like that. And you know, I wanted to get something that I could set up more intentionally for the track. So, you know, instead of doing like bigger wheels to look flashy, like maybe we size down on the wheels, or, you know, something with more sidewall, for example, track rotors, pads, that, you know, that kind of stuff, just something more dedicated for that usage. But I was also thinking, you know, my wife doesn't drive any of my current cars, not because she can't or that I won't let her or anything like that. She just doesn't really enjoy driving stick. She can drive stick. She just doesn't enjoy it that much. So that was part of the calculation. The other part of the calculation is, as you guys know from my previous video, the Viper was my dream car. The Viper is the car when I was a kid that got me interested in cars. And we all have that one car. I think everyone in the car scene has like that one car where they were like, the first time I saw that, you know, that's when all of a sudden, you know, this passion that we all share for cars that spark got ignited inside, you know, inside of you. For me, it was the Viper. First time I saw a Viper, I'd never really noticed sports cars or anything like that before. Cars were just cars. It was just like the thing we got in to go places. You know, I didn't think of it any differently than that until I saw a Viper. I saw the Viper and I was like, what is that? Like, just something about the design of that car really spoke to me. And of course, I'm fortunate enough to own one now, but that's what got me into cars. My wife was never really into cars. Obviously, she knows some stuff about cars because of me. You know, she never really took much interest in it, which is fine. You know, I have my hobbies, she has her hobbies, it's all good. Until GM released the C8. My wife loves the C8. Every time we're driving, every time she sees one, oh, look, C8. You know, she gets super excited whenever she sees one. And every time I see her eyes light up like that, I'm reminded of when I used to see a Viper when I was a kid. And still when I see Vipers, I mean, I love Vipers. But, you know, that spark, you know? So I was like, we gotta get a C8. Like, I gotta just do it. And I know that her favorite color is Rapid Blue, in all the colors that it comes in. I know that her favorite, and she likes the Rapid Blue with the blue interior. So today we're taking delivery of a C8 Rapid Blue Stingray. It is a Z51 car. It does have front lift. It does have mag ride. It is fully loaded out, and it doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it. And she has no clue. She thinks that I bought a dedicated track car. She thinks I bought like a gutted C6 with a cage and harnesses and stuff in it. She has no idea what's about to happen. That said, since it will get used for the track, that is why I bought this trailer. You may have seen it in the background of some of my videos. This is a 28-foot enclosed trailer car hauler that I plan to haul the car with to and from the track. That way I can bring you know, extra wheels with tires mounted on them in case I go through tires. I can bring extra brake pads. I can bring some tools. I can bring, you know, the little stuff to take care of any wear items that might, you know, if we blow through tires, we don't want our track day to be done. If we have another set of wheels and tires, then, well, we can swap them right out. We can fit jacks in here. We can fit all kinds of stuff in here, even with a car in it. Typically, if you guys don't know anything about trailers, if you have like a 20-foot trailer, you can put a car in it, but not really anything else. It'll be pretty tight in there. 24-foot is kind of where it starts, where you can start bringing things with you. One of my friends, Shaggy, has a 24-foot trailer, and he has, he's able to like bring tires and tools and stuff like that. This was actually a leftover, so I was actually looking for a 24, but they had this leftover here at Outlaw Trailers here in Loudon, Tennessee. Shout out to Dustin over there at Outlaw for hooking it up. She's mine now. It's a Team Spirit trailer, upgraded by Outlaw, and yeah, it's nice. So far, I have not hauled my cars with it, but my friend borrowed it to haul a Lambo, Huracan Performante, for a friend of ours in our car club. So it has had cars in it. I added some E-Tracks in there. It's locked up right now. That's why I'm not inside of it showing you guys, but it's got E-Tracks in there. It's got a winch in there. I loaded the C7 into it yesterday to test out the race ramps that I bought that are also in there. So yeah, it's good to go. So we have a full-blown track setup. The F-150 can pull it no problem. The trailer itself weighs like 4,000 pounds with a car in it and like some tools and extra wheels and tires and stuff. You're still under 10,000, and the stock towing capability of the Coyote F-150 is 12,000 pounds. The EcoBoost is actually 14,000 pounds because it makes more low-end torque. So depending upon how it feels with a car in it, if it feels like a little too sluggish or, you know, like it's struggling, I will likely just upgrade this truck with a Roush Supercharger to add some torque, which should bump my towing capacity up a little bit, because the EcoBoost doesn't have anything different about the frame or anything. It's really, it's actually the same transmission too. So it's really just a different motor that makes, you know, a little more torque. And I'm pretty sure that's why it's rated as being able to tow a little bit more than my truck can. But with that said, I've pulled it empty, and it pulled it absolutely no problem without a car in it. So I don't think it's going to be an issue, but worst case, we can add some torque if we need to. That would be a cool project anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Pretty excited to start getting out there and really get more into the technical aspects of actually driving. I've learned a lot in the last couple of years about maintaining and upgrading cars, tuning cars, that kind of stuff. You know, I'm pretty experienced now as far as like street car stuff goes, but I really want to take it to the next level and become a better driver. So I plan on using this new car for that, and I plan on, you know, sharing the car, of course, with my wife. On the channel, we're gonna refer to it as my wife's car, because, you know, honestly, if it wasn't for her, I would not have bought this particular car. I would have bought a dedicated track car, but I know she really likes these, so I'm excited to see her reaction. I am filming this before the car's not here yet, so she has no clue. So we're gonna get her actual unfiltered reaction. So stay tuned for that. I'll be right back when the car gets here. Well, Jay just ate it going down the stairs, but
come on, let's go see this car.
So now is the part where I tell you that I didn't buy a dedicated track car. I bought something for me and Mama to enjoy.
You did buy a C8. No way. Look what he bought. What is it? Oh my
In the color that
goodness.
Mama likes. With the interior that Mama likes. Not the interior that Dada likes.
Oh my goodness.
You had no idea.
I should have guessed that was going to be a blue Z06.
It's not a Z06. What do you think, Mama?
Why did you buy it?
I bought it because Mama.
Goodness.
How loud is it?
How loud?
It's stock still, so not loud.
I don't even know where the door handle is.
Good guess.
What did Dada buy?
A Corvette.
Did Dada buy a C8? Did Dada buy a C8? It is nice.
It doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it.
Really?
Yes. It's a 2021 that sat in someone's garage, basically.
Dada, how fast does it go?
I don't know.
Fast?
Haven't driven it yet.
Fast. Oh my goodness.
It's stock,
Dada.
buddy. It's still slow. We'll make it fast.
We'll put CAM in it.
Put a cam in it? Not yet, but
So
yeah,
you
eventually.
didn't buy a track car?
Well, I'm gonna use this.
You are gonna use it. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So I bought this because Mama likes it.
We'll just go then.
Now Mama has no excuse to not show up to car events.
Dada's gonna let me bring this to car stuff?
Yeah, that's why I bought it. Come on, start it up.
What?
Start it up.
No.
I don't think it's gonna be loud today.
It's not quiet. And it should have, it's a 3LT, so it should have, I have to figure it out, but it should have memory seats.
It does.
So when
it
I,
just said memory one.
yeah, but I have to get the other key for it.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
You like it?
Yes. I said it was a C8 and you're like, no, I'm not buying a C8.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. You asked if it was a Lambo. You asked if it was the NSX. You never said C8, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I didn't think you would track a C8. I think that's why.
Why would I not? It has a DCT in it. I got you good on this
Yes, you
one.
did.
I got you good on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, it is actually.
Come on, give it a rev.
Dada doesn't like the blue interior. Come on, drive a car.
That desperately needs an exhaust.
Well, this is very exciting.
Mom, go ahead and drive it.
Go ahead and drive it.
Go.
You take it around the block.
neighborhood.
Go ahead. All right, so the parking brake's on, so you have to take that off. So hit the parking brake button down there. Okay, and then put it in drive. So you have to pull up on the drive lever. All right, you're good to go. Bye, Mama. JJ's guiding you. All right, so now just click park and then put the parking brake on and shut her off. What do you think, Mama?
How cool is this? All right, we're happy Dada bought another car.
Oh, now we're happy that Dada bought another car. Oh, I see how it is.
But there's 2 seats in each, so we can each take a boy.
Exactly.
I want to go in the blue one. You can drive it, Mama.
Oh yeah, guys, we got her. She had no idea. She had absolutely no idea. None of this was staged, and she's really excited. Saw her take it around the block. I just took it around the block. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. New car on the channel. This is gonna be the race car. We're taking it to the track. This thing has 926 miles on it. It's a 2021, brand new, 3LT, Z51, mag ride, front lift, the works. It's got basically every option you can get on these. We'll definitely throw some aero on it. We'll do an exhaust. We'll do some wheels. You know, we're gonna do all that good stuff. I think the only thing the original owner didn't upgrade were the wheels. He opted to keep the black 5 spokes, not the Trident wheels, but that's okay because we're gonna change the wheels out anyway. As you can see, the fitment is Not great. You know, as with any stock wheel though. We should give a shout out to Paddock Chevrolet. This is an easy transaction. They arranged transport, enclosed trailer, fully insured at a very reasonable price. He took good care of it. She's here and she's all ours, ready to rip up the streets of Tennessee. Pretty excited for it. As you guys know, recently HP tuners did crack the ECU on these for the LT2 motor. That was part of the reason that I decided to get a Stingray and not a Z06. One, the Stingrays are quite a bit cheaper. Obviously, the Z06 is quite expensive. There's also not much you can do to the Z06 as far as modifications go. And even these are just starting to get to the point where people are able to mod them. I don't think transmission tuning has been cracked yet. I have to check the forums, but I don't think that's out yet. So we won't be putting a cam in this anytime soon. It also has warranty for a little bit, so I probably won't do anything too drastic that would void the warranty. For now, we'll probably do like an exhaust. I'll probably lower it because it's sitting a little high, you know, stock height. So I know I'm gonna have to get like the pucks for the front, or the I don't know what they're called, but like the collars, I think is what they're called for the front, because it does have mag ride and front lift. So I got to look into like what I need to buy to lower it like an inch. But yeah, and of course we're gonna get an exhaust because one, it's too quiet, and these square tips just, they gotta go. I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna let you guys see what she looks like. We'll start her up here. Little pop on the startup. You can see we have 927 miles. That's it. So I still got to learn all the controls. I haven't actually driven a C8. Pretty exciting. Got the C8 button bar over here. Turn my AC seats on, which work great. Pretty exciting. This car smells brand new still too. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells amazing. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Get excited for some C8 content as usual. Hope this video is entertaining, and I'll see you guys next time.